guys, welcome, bringing you a general reading for the collective of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Hope this finds you well. If you're here as the Cancer Sun, we are closing out your season. Friday the 22nd, we move into Leo. So one last time for me to wish you all a beautiful, lovely, and abundant journey around the sun for the coming year, okay? If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope if you enjoy the reading, you will consider joining us here by subscribing. For those who are returning, whether you're here as the Cancerian or as a cross-watcher, much love to you, much appreciation, always so much gratitude for your continued support. Remember, it's a general reading, so it may not resonate with everyone. It isn't time or date specific when I do these general zodiac readings. I trust that whenever you come upon it, if it speaks to you, it's your message at that time. But if nothing resonates and you're here as a sun sign, go check out your Moon, Rising, Venus for yourself and for your divine counterpart. Sometimes, like, you can kind of piecemeal the messages. That's what I do, at least. Okay, so let me go ahead. I'm pulling from Mystical Wisdom. Keep wanting to say Mystical Magical Wisdom. No, it's a new deck. Cards are big, but I like the messages. What's coming through for those watching? Ooh, owl. Follow your intuition. Isn't that gorgeous? She's riding on the back of that owl. Follow your intuition. Beautiful. A little high priestess energy there. Okay, here we go. What's coming through for you, Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, cross watchers as well. And remember, as the message comes through, sometimes I could be talking about you or about your person, so just take it as it resonates. All right, here we go. Emperor. What's crossing the Emperor? Nine of Pentacles. Could be a little bit of a power struggle here. This Nine of Pentacles is coming through to me as your independence and autonomy. You know, the Nine of Pentacles, little Virgo energy, just FYI, but it's kind of like, I know what I like what I like, I get what I like, I don't need any help, thank you very much. The other problem is like if you're dealing with it, if you're here as a feminine dealing with a divine masculine, there may be commitment issues, and you may be kind of flying solo here, and that could be the challenge because this is the card that's crossing you. So can look at it either way. We'll know more when I clarify. Wow. Unconscious awareness. We're all focused on that Ace of Cups, this love of a lifetime. Can't even make it up. Ace of Swords in the past. Possibly some truth came in or some clarity was needed. Maybe even arrived at. What's crowning you now? Beautiful. This is what supports you as you work toward your desired outcome is the Six of Wands. This was the anchor card for the morning musing for you, Cancer, so in the channel membership. So yeah, it's about a triumphant return, success, victory, and it's also a card of reconciliation. Yes, in the future we're going to be dealing with this Three of Swords energy, so there may be reconciliation for your broken heart. We'll see. Message from Spirit. The Sun. Lovely energy. All around happiness and more success. Hidden energies. Chariot. So I am feeling some movement here. I do have to rely on the clarifiers to see if these energies are staying still or if they are in fact moving. In your hopes and or fears, we have the Queen of Wands. And potential outcome, Seven of Wands, and that was this morning as well, in the same position. And basically what I said was, I feel what you need to do is take a stand, assert yourself, speak up, give voice to something that doesn't feel good or doesn't feel right or doesn't feel fair. Overall energy of the reading is the Knight of Wands. That was there too. So this is definitely connected to what I read this morning. So with the overall energy of the Knight of Wands, that is, I do feel someone's preparing to return. I do feel it's the Emperor for sure. So if you're here as a feminine, that makes the most sense to me. Yes. Wow. Wow. So, it makes total sense. I feel as if, let me just hold these up for you. Remember, the Nine of Pentacles is the challenge. We've got the Emperor, the Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Judgment card. This is representing regrets of the past, mistakes of the past. For you, it could be the loss, the grief, the sadness. For your Emperor here, it could be their regrets about that. There is an opportunity. You may be seeking it for reunion. This person may be seeking second chances and forgiveness in some form of redemption. And underneath, what's the goal? Little happiness, please. Thank you very much. So I see what's happening here is you've kind of been flying solo as a result of something that might have come to light that caused a breach, possibly a broken heart. And now there may be an opportunity to repair that. Ace of Cups. In your unconscious awareness, there's the Seven of Wands again, and the Eight of Wands, and the Four of Cups. Yeah, you're not going to sit this out and just kind of mope around, being all disillusioned and feeling the emotional distance. No, I think you're thinking to yourself in unconscious awareness, because below is unconscious, up here is conscious. I think you're feeling like, yeah, I know what this relationship is about. I know what I want. I know what I deserve. I'm going to speak truth to power here. I'm gonna stand up for myself and assert myself. Could also be that the conversation may be one part you taking a stand and being a little more self-assertive, and the other part of you talking about this person's resistance and how it makes you feel, which is not great. That Seven of Wands can go either way here. Ace of Swords in the past. Yes. Wow. All right. So I kind of feel, here's what I see. I feel you saw through this person, through this Emperor. I think you had like a flash of insight, kind of an aha moment, and you probably called them out, gave it voice, said something that struck a nerve, and they split. And that's what came through this morning, and they split. And that is not great when you're really feeling like, oh my gosh, but this is my person, this is the twin, the soulmate. However you look at it, they opted out. They chose to go on their merry way, leaving you here, Nine of Pentacles. So I do feel there was some flash of insight, something you saw and possibly spoke to, and they cut and run. So now there's an opportunity, Six of Wands, for reconciliation. Yes. Right. Yes. All in divine time, of course, but it feels like this is moving now, right? Remember I said, when I get to the clarifiers, I'll be able to tell you if the movement cards are moving. Yes, they are. And you get to offload a lot of very heavy energy here. That's what this wheel is sort of set in motion for. No more games, no more... the Five of Swords to me just feels like zero-sum game. You know, I need to win at all cost. And when you call someone out like that, when you say to someone, well, I see who you are, I see what this is, and you identify it, they don't do well. They obfuscate, they play head games, they gaslight you, they walk away, they pick up their toys and they run. So I feel that's the energy that's being offloaded here. I feel like you're preparing for reconciliation. The timing feels right. It is part of your destiny here. And we get to sort of put to bed a very stressful, burdensome cycle. One that probably had you feeling defeated. So let's look at the Three of Swords. How do we reconcile the Three of Swords in the near future? Beautiful. Yeah. End of the painful cycle. Now we have the two tens. The nines in tarot are completion. We're like putting a little bow on it. Right? We're fine-tuning things. We're making those last-minute fixes to things. The Nine of Wands, we're just pushing through, right? We're exhausted, but we're not giving up. The Nine of Swords, we're stressing out. We're unable to think of much else. When we get to the 10, it's done. That part is done. So I'm feeling the completion of cycles that have been challenging and painful. Especially because we've got this Three of Swords. And guess what I see? King of Wands, Six of Wands. So somebody's finally, look at them looking right at you saying, yeah, I see what happened here. I know what I want now. I'm coming back in. So I do feel this Six of Wands is going to put an end to the painful cycle. It'll be in your rear view mirror for sure. There's like a lot of overcoming it, slaying the dragon type energy. But this King of Wands, to me, is this Emperor finally coming clean with what they want. And if they want you, then you get to kind of turn that Three of Swords upside down. And some healing finally gets to take place. And Spirit's talking to you about some happiness here. Well, right, because with the Tower and the Ten of Swords and the Five of Swords, all these things on the bottom of the deck, I'm feeling like this is what's playing out in the psyche. And, you know, behind the scenes here, it's almost like remnants of this difficult cycle, this painful cycle, this Tower energy, something that wasn't sustainable. And so Spirit's telling you, you're going to reach a crossroads. You have an opportunity to manifest this happiness. You have to be clear about the decision you have to make, how you're going to proceed. Is this something you want? Is it something you feel you can achieve in this connection when, you know, tripping down memory lane of Towers past, Towers and Tens of Swords and Five of Swords. So what's coming up from under the deck, you know, and also you can look at the Four of Cups as well. When we look at the past, which holds such difficult energy for you, I feel it's fair of Spirit to say happiness is available for you. You can manifest it, but you have to be really clear that you believe it's available to you in this connection. Because we're talking about this connection. Chariot and the hidden energies. You know that saying, do it scared? You know, you may be scared, do it anyway, do it scared. There's like so many Facebook challenges, especially around doing Facebook Lives. And they're like, yeah, we know you don't like it, you're scared, do it scared. That's what I'm feeling here in the hidden energies, the Chariot and the Moon. I feel like this person really wants to come towards you. They really want to return. We have a return card here with the Knight of Wands. We have the return card of the Six of Wands twice from the top of the deck. And you're calling it in. You look to be ready for it, but I feel like this person is scared. They're going to do it. They're going to do it anyway. They're going to do it scared. That's what I feel. I feel like this whole reading is about that. And there it is, right? Their wish fulfilled would be to kind of return to the twin, to the feminine. Now, the moon is insecurity, and sometimes people get triggered by their fears and insecurities. But the way it's coming through, because I have to sort of base it on the entire spread, their knees might be buckling a little bit. They might be a little nervous and apprehensive and, anxious about it. They're going to do it anyway. Queen of Wands and your hopes or fears. I don't see a fear here. I feel like you're pretty optimistic. You're in your power here. We go from the Nine of Pentacles to the Queen of Wands with an Ace of Pentacles saying, I know what I'm worthy of. I want to up level. I want a commitment. I want an offer here. I know it's going to take work. I'm committed to working on it. Let's close out the old cycle. Endings and new beginnings. That World card is completion, but it's also nirvana. We made it through this ish that I'm seeing here on the table in all the cards from under the deck. But I feel like you're really optimistic. If they're willing to work on it, I see you jumping in there as well, coming up with creative solutions to your problems, working on taking the connection to the next level. You seem unafraid. You seem very confident. So it's coming through strictly as hope. I'm not seeing any fear. Seven of Wands in the outcome position. Yeah. Whoa. I like what I see. Yeah, the confidence. Fabulous. Seven of Wands. Speaking truth to power. There's the power. There's the Emperor. High Priestess, double hit of the Pisces energy here with the High Priestess and the Hanged Man. What I like about the Hanged Man underneath is it suggests your two things. It suggests that you'll be looking at the situation from a new perspective or with fresh eyes, or just in terms of from a safe vantage point. So you can see all the angles before you actually jump in the fray, before you start, asserting yourself, making demands, Queen of Wands. I kind of feel like you're going to survey the situation first. But also I like that the Hanged Man is here because it suggests that moment of enlightenment of, oh, I do have power. I do have a voice in this. I can stand up for what I believe I deserve, as well as for what I desire. You're operating on intuition. That was your card here. What? Laura, Owl, follow your intuition. High Priestess, right there. So I love how we end up almost just as we began. I do feel like I see some strong assertion on your part. I do feel it will be received. I see opportunities for forgiveness, second chances, happiness coming in if you're clear about how to proceed, right? Because it seems like you may, if the opportunity presents itself and this person does in fact return, you may be the one to kick off the conversation. So you'll need to have a plan around that, two of swords. Okay, so really beautiful reading for you, Cancer. In the extended, it's based on this reading, but it will be from your Emperor's point of view, regardless of their sign, how they show up in the reading, their take on the situation, how they see you, think about you, feel about you, and their intentions going forward. And I'll pull some more another card from Spirit and some more Oracle. So the link to that's below. But let me tell you who showed up. Emperor is here twice. That's Aries. We have Judgment is Scorpio. That's a card of Pluto. We have the Sun out twice. That's Leo. We've got Lovers is Gemini. The Wheel of Fortune is Sagittarius, as is the Knight of Wands. King of Wands can be Aries, Leo, Sag. Magician is Virgo and Gemini. Tower is Aries. Chariot is Cancer. Moon is Pisces. Empress is Taurus and Libra. That's a card of Venus. Queen of Wands. Oh, we have a King and Queen of Wands. Why didn't I see that? King and Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. And a connection with a lot of chemistry and mutual attraction. Yeah, it's good. I know. I like it. The World, Aquarius and Capricorn, a card of Saturn. We've got Hanged Man and the High Priestess, both Pisces energy. So that's what I have for you. Much love. Link to the extended is below. I'll see you there in a second. Bye for now.